Crap's going on, man things? Welcome back to the Clan Moulder playthrough, where we will be continuing to get as much growth juice as we can, and mutagen, and remember we have an all-mutation army in the works here. It's gonna get a little crazy. Exploding monsters coming your way. You know, I'm pretty excited about this. Actually, I'm really excited about it. We'll see exactly. Now remember, we're working towards at the very least, a short campaign victory. Let's grab this priest. And that'll take a little bit of our money, but should be interesting and worth it. I'm gonna send this unit over to Altdorf. It'll do a little scouting for us, and then just be kind of fun to make an undercity right underneath the Empire here. Alright, do some more building at Hell Pit. But hey, appreciate the support on the last one. It is a new year, and being a new year, it looks like many of y'all were still very excited about being part of Clan Moulder's growth mutations here. And speaking of Mr. the Unclean, looks like he's awaiting a fresh set of movement points here. Monster Throttler. Draft. Let's go ahead and get Lightning Strike, because that one was going to be important to us. Quartermaster's not going to hurt here because, you know, we're not swimming in income, and any little bit that we can ensure we don't have to deal with later should be helpful. Should be, at least. Let's see. That leaves Pinky here with a couple of skill points. Looks like we had been getting Scavenge. So, let's see. Scavenge. Yeah, I mean, probably not a whole lot else up here that's a great big deal to us. I mean, Skaven probably couldn't hurt to have some extra leadership, to be fair. Because Skaven leadership's never super impressive unless you're unbreakable, which is rare amongst Skaven units. Being unbreakable kind of just like completely destroys their entire mantra. We'll have increased mobility. And for Gorich, let's split it between Fervor and Scarred Veteran, which will increase his damage and hit points respectively. Alright, well I think we're in pretty good shape here. Gonna be pretty much time to end the turn. I'm not gonna spend any money at Zvastra. And we're gonna end this one. Hey, we'll start with the comments today. TCDG says, us, 2021, cannot get any worse than 2020. Throt, hold my growth vat juice, you man thing. Yes, yes. Well, you know, short of an actual Skaven invasion, I'm one of these people that... Ooh, trade agreement with Malekith? You want Skaven goods? Yes, yes. I don't know how we're able to maintain that. Erengrad, I guess, allows me to trade. In any case, I like to be an optimist, right? And some people could say, well, it could easily be worse. Well, sure it could. I mean, you could have a meteor crash into the Earth and, you know, like, cause a basically nuclear winters, and you know, you'd have all this stuff, right? Sure, all of those things could happen. Let's be positive. And here's the other thing. This is something that I have committed myself to, which is I am going to try and help other people have a better 2021 by, you know, helping when I see opportunities to help. So I think that's something that's important to remember, is that we all have some control over how things go. Not all control, but we have some. So we have the ability to impact others for the good, and so that's something I'm going to focus on. But yeah, I'd like to be optimistic about it. But hey, you know, I get the joke. It has, for a lot of people, felt like an absolute mess of a year, obviously. Cartel says, Grom versus Throt in a pie eating contest? Really? Has Throt ever been misperceived to be a mountain? Has Throt an eternal feast of troll regenerating in his belly, yet still forever craving more things? I don't know, that's a good question. Who do you all think wins that eating contest? The pie eating contest between Throt and Grom. Personally, I'm probably leaning Grom. Like, I think Grom would actually kind of like to eat Throt. But, you know, that's just me. I'd be curious to see where you all land on that particular train of thought. So, you know, let me know. I'm a little worried that they're going to continue to just recruit armies behind my back here. Look at that. I thought they were both They must not have either one been in the settlement. Oh, that's funny.
I can't.
Wow. That's the Empire for you. I'm gonna go over here and attack Stirland. I want to kill as many Man-Thing armies as I can before they go off, causing me trouble. You can see here that we've got a fair number of rocket batteries. We obviously have ways of dealing with rocket batteries. I could lightning strike, but I don't want to because we're near the end of our movement points, and I want to hit these clowns head on. So that's what we'll be doing. Alright, let's get the deployment set up. You can see where the reinforcements are coming in. Let's see. I am going to use my single entity monster blob because of the presence of rockets. The rockets tend to ignore my, at some point my single entities and try and go for my, infantry. Because I think the AI, I'm not 100% certain of this, but I think the AI is pretty hard programmed to target the most expensive infantry or skirmish units that they can target. Like it seems like kind of basic programming that they've been given there. Basic, but somewhat understandable. I feel like that's kind of a problem with AI and Total War in general, is that it's too easily predictable. But, and they tend to pursue their programming to a flaw, meaning even when it doesn't suit them to pursue it. Speaking of suit them, it looks like they've deployed way back here. Alright, well, let's start moving up. Use my monster blob here. This Hell Pit Abomination will be healing all the way up here, so that'll be really good. Same thing with this one. So even though they were missing a little bit of health, they'll regenerate a fair bit of it on the way back over there. In fact, I'm going to kind of park these units right here. No, actually, we should charge them. We should just straight up charge them, because they don't have... The forest will block a lot of their missile fire on my monsters. And then we'll just start the summoning process. Take care of these. I'm gonna kind of just go straight up the gut here. That way it'll help pull the Empire in. Yeah, see, they're already ignoring my monsters and firing at my other units. Okay, let's begin the Warp Lightning bombardments. Okay, I think we've got a pretty solid disruption going on here. We got one rocket battery. The others are tied up. Drop the Moulder Clanstone in here and get all my units into its radius. Alright, excellent, excellent. Group 2, I need you to move up into weapon range. But yeah, we dealt with the rocket batteries for the most part. If I see another one freeing up, we'll deal with it again. Got an opportunity to create some disruption there. Oh yeah, we do have another rocket battery right there. But yeah, our monster Zerg rush here is pretty potent. Pretty very potent. Yeah, that one rocket battery is now kind of an issue. Let's get group 1 and let's just pull out of this attack and head for the rocket battery. Go ahead and silence it. Alright. The rockets are attempting to continue to fire. I'll put an end to that. There we go. And now our reinforcements are here as well. My berserking unit has already run forward. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's get group 2 and kind of just move up just a hair closer. Get everything in range. While Thrott's monsters have kind of single-handedly finished this off anyway. Alright. Excellent. We have caused extreme damage. The man-things are no match for Clan Moulder monsters. Oh man, all the summons in Thrott's army are just hilarious. This is good. Alright, let's see here. Dagobert. Ralph von Hassel. Some names right there. I am going to go with the replenishment because we're in enemy territory. But picked up some good loot there. Fed Sterling a pretty sound defeat. And let's see, picked up some skill points while we were at it. Let's see, finish Flensing Ruin. Let's finish Crack's Call. And with Thrott, and finish up Quartermaster, which did save us some pretty decent cash. Plus, we picked up the trade agreement with Nagarond. All right, let's see here. Let's go with Indomitable.
If disobey, will turn into throttling.
We'll turn into throttling. Alright, looks like we get to do some more research. We did the stuff that would make our Skaven slaves last a little longer in the fight. Let's see, enormous caches, upkeep costs for weapons team, and ammunition for infantry and weapon team units. That would be pretty helpful. I mean, we've got quite a few weapon teams working for us, so I feel like that would be a useful thing to have. Again, not going to spend any money at Zavastra. Let's keep moving down the comments. Next up, we got Killscribe. Kislev is still leading the way at 11,263 kills. The Reichland is bringing up second place at 8795. No doubt that the humans in general are making up the vast majority of kills here. If you were to combine these, it would be a huge count. Wintertooth coming in at 4311, so appreciate Killscribe. Like I said, if you all want to see more detailed kill breakdowns, make sure you go join the Discord. He has a thread there, but always go leave him a thumbs up and kind of help me thank him for the work that he pours into this. Yeah, we'll have the non-aggression pact with Malekith, make ourselves stronger. Andrew Griff says cellular instability is one of the one with the powerful explosion is for monsters only, super OP. All right, perfect. Well, that's what I'm working on. As soon as we get the growth juice, I'll pull down that batch, and we'll get some cellular instability on some of those monsters, and we'll bring that army down just to kind of do some body blocking with the Skaven slaves, and then send the monsters in to explode. Sounds like a good time. Looks like Kislev is moving back up with another force, so... And then the Rise of Chaos here. But we actually will have to watch out for the Rise of Chaos because they're going to be headed straight towards our territory. I'm gonna head up here and lay an ambush for Kislev outside of Shrek's Swamp. And then I'm going to send Patchy in a pretty big rush. Wait, did he get blocked? Yes, that sucks.
Master Engineer.
Well, this is about the farthest I can move right now. So I'll get Patchy away from there. We're going to have to head back up here. We do have enough to pull down a growth vat. And let's go... Where was that cellular instability? Right here. So it costs 25. We should be able to put it on all these brood horrors.
Crossbreed! Transplant! Hope it's bigger than Gorage thing!
Casualty replenishment rate for wolf rats. Mutagen buyback. Let's buy some mutagen.
Mix.
Alright, so we bought 100 more mutagen. Bolt. What else can we add here? Weeping Blade, but they lose all their armor. Flaming attacks, but they lose leadership. Propane Perspiration. Remind me what this does. Constant, so it makes them weak to fire. That kind of honestly makes sense, but some of this physical resistance would be kind of cool too. Let's see, these are 25. So this is kind of a cool augment, personally.
If not work, we eat thing.
Alright, what does this one
What
do?
rough beast thing comes?
Alright, we've got some mutated brood horrors here. Let's move over to block chaos at Volksgrad. We've got as much of a garrison as we're going to get there, and we can hire some more units to help garrison that. Let's see, at Hell Pit, we're only 2 turns away from completing that building. And that's about all we're going to do for this turn, because again, not going to spend any money on Zvastra right now. Doesn't seem worth it. HH Ray says, kill the pointy ear things and never end this campaign. I will have to end the campaign at some point, but we'll have some fun here before the end. Morko says, air is like Merry Christmas from the bottom of my mortar. That exactly. Now you get it, Morkos. That is how the Skaven wish people a Merry Christmas. Marcel says, Radicate the Common would be a great name for a chieftain or warlord. The pandemic made me replay some good old Pokemon, and I'd love to show some love by making the stupid name suggestion. Did we give this new lord a name? I don't think we did. We could probably give him the name. Let's see here. Salt Garrison was a success. Yeah, we haven't named him. So let's do Radicate the Common. So here he is for you. And I want to name one of these brood horrors here.
All hail horned rat.
This is gonna be Mr. Splody. You all can help me with the names on these if you want. Chaos is approaching. We certainly have some growth vat creatures available to us that we can have some fun with. We got poison wolf rats, standard wolf rats, tons of Skaven slaves. We don't have any of the larger creatures because we've been trying to pull in more mutagen. So let's see here, but we could certainly summon up a bunch of rat ogres, which will make it a lot less fun for chaos. That'll be good for now. As they continue to approach, I'll go ahead and put more in the army, and then of course each of them comes with some mutations: Guardian, Warp Lightning, Missile Resistance, Leadership, Vanguard Deployment. Alright, so we're getting all kinds of good stuff. The ambush here was not successful. The humans are working their way back towards Kislev, it would appear. Let's see. Shrek Swamp is still very indefensible. And again, how much of this over here we actually really need to defend is probably questionable. What we do need to defend is Erengrad, because it has a bit of money involved with it because of trade. And in fact, I can probably just focus Patchy on that, because we'll work on slowing... Well, I mean, we are going to need a lot of help slowing down chaos. What I'll do is just kind of keep... let's see. I'll keep Throt moving around over here. And I'll send Patchy up here to help fight against chaos, because he's got the Jezzails and the poison wind mortars that'll help deal with monsters and infantry from chaos. So we will, like I said, go deal with them. Throt has a lot of campaign movement range now, which is pretty nice.
I will not.
To me, it looks like Volkmar and Dmitri are a little, if not a lot, exposed here. Are these two allied? I would assume they are.
Speak. I will hear you now. Be warned, my moon
They are
is
not.
dark.
Wow. How stupid of them. Well, I don't know if you can fix stupid. I'm gonna kill Volkmar.
Harvest organs.
We got the ambush, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and auto-resolve this because it should be pretty friendly to me. We'll use the unit replenishment, and then we'll hit Dmitri. And we got the second ambush here.
Time to feed a feast.
I can't not fight one of these. We gotta go along with the ambush here. So let's get to work on that. Alright, the Battle of Kislev is nearly underway. So let's see what we can do here. Battle of Kislev against Kislev. Starter deployment. A bunch of great swords up here.
Dominate all things.
They have no cavalry. So I am going to take my Rattling guns and just unleash all over their skirmishers. I will leave a unit of storm vermin here to protect said Rattling guns. I think there's a little hill there. There is. I need to deploy those Rattling guns just a bit further back up on top of that hill. Yeah. That'll allow them a good position. Now, as far as the infantry goes, I am going to kind of split up some hell pit abominations here. Some mutant rat ogres. Throt. I'll let Throt chew on the enemy leadership. Packmaster, Gorich. Okay. Now let's get the rest of this infantry from back here. Alright, and then Blight Scab's Plague Pack. Alright, mortars could just kind of sit right here. Should be good to go, and we got one more infantry unit here. Alright, I'm gonna just put all these units on defensive, let them fire at will. Should be effective. Yep, looks like our Rattling guns are going to do their job nicely. Alright, let's get the Throt. Release the Rat Ogres. Release some Warp Lightning. Speaking of Warp Lightning, alright, Merciless. It's the way the Skaven roll here. No mercy for the man-things. Oh my goodness, those Rattling guns just absolutely and utterly destroyed the man-things back there. How did that battle feel, Dmitri? Was it good? Because it was that was good for me. Rattling guns absolutely owned. Just a withering barrage that they had going back there. Alright, let's get some more comments here. Let's see. AJB says, Skaven factions have excellent voice acting and great character scripting. They're hilarious. Glad you plan to continue a bit further. Yep, I like it as well. I find them to be a whole lot of fun. Sons of Lorgar says, exploding wolf rats with warp lightning generators. Okay, now that would be pretty funny to just dive them in and explode them. So I might consider that. A Rack of Hats says, me on the verge of breakdown every time I see air with empty Undercity. Yeah, I do need to build out some of them, but to be fair, some of them aren't going to be worth a whole ton, but we'll do it. I'll go take a look at some of them. Rebs Red 1 says, Shogun 2, great. Will you bring the ex-Confederate advisor? If I was playing Paul the Samurai, he'd be there. I might have to voice act him on my own, since we're probably going to be playing just a Shogun 2 classic campaign. So yeah, I may have to do the Southern, or the Kentucky Fried advisor voice acting all on my own. Let's see. Throt the Unclean. Let's do this Renowned and Feared. It just gives us extra upkeep cost back. And let's go with Opportunist here. Brain. Let's finish off the magic. Go with Death Frenzy. Howling Warp Gale could be handy potentially, depending on who we end up fighting. Let's see. So we'll do that there. And let's get Gorich. Finish Scarred Veteran. Gorich is getting pretty potent at this point. Man-things dying everywhere. Let's build up defenses at Prague, because we can. And let's see, we're, one turn from that completion. Let's take a look at some of these Undercities. Let's go ahead and build the one here that gives us a little bit of income now. And then at Kappelberg, same thing. Alright. Yeah, again, not really interested in Zavastra at the moment. Let's end our turn here. Alright, our engineer is near Altdorf. We'll establish an Undercity there, and we'll build up a big one just for fun. Like, if it gets discovered, so be it, but we'll have some fun with it just to see what we can do. Get Altdorf. Oh, we could try and do that one that unleashes the big giant army. Even though, I mean, we don't have a warp nuke, but we could do the one that tries to unleash the big army. That'd be fun. I think I might do that. Let's see, Kislev, military alliance between Karak Hern and Reichland. So we may have dwarves attacking us soon as well. But with chaos coming, we could see a lull in them wanting to attack me, and a uptick in them wanting to help each other. Alright, we're working on the growth vat. And at Hell Pit we finished, and we did not get the mission complete, so there must be more to it. It says complete 5 of the following, sure. Alright, okay, so now this one's complete. The laboratory claim, upgrade the flesh laboratory 3 times. We just did the second one, and we have a cooldown. Upgrade the flesh laboratory with all of the following: genetic filtering, clone warfare, and sample collectors. So let's go check that out too. We do have the ability. No, we don't have the ability to clone warfare. We can do clone warfare. Oh wow, 1 to 5 random augments on Skaven slaves. Yes.
What does this bit do?
All right, sweet. Let's see if that helps with the objectives. Complete 5 of... Oh, sorry, I'm on the long objectives. This is a short victory here. Yeah, we have to upgrade the flesh laboratory. We have 2 of the 3 total here. Enlarged growth vat, mutagen distillation, or steroid infusions. We got the money for it, why not? Upkeep minus 25% for each instability on unstable units. Sure.
Nasty, strange brew.
Let's see. So the short campaign victory. It says current total 2 of 3. How is that 2 of 3? Maybe we have to end a turn. I mean, it looks like we've completed this, in my opinion. Maybe you just have to end a turn like that. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Throt has his movement points back, and there is a Hawklander army over here. Let's go ahead and move back into friendly territory. Replenish what we can. And let's see, we are
Chosen.
basically just sitting waiting up here. Because we have the money, I'm going to go ahead and recruit a few more monsters here. We don't have the mutagen that I would like to have here. I'm not sure how much wolf rats will do us good against chaos. I honestly think rat ogres will do us much better. That is a lot of rat ogres, but you know, why not? Why not? We've got a very mutated army here. Should be a lot of fun when chaos shows up on the doorstep. Let's skip that one. End our turn here. Get some more comments. Brady says, "You're doing great work, Air. Keep it up. Been watching since Rome 2 battles. Don't ever change what you're doing. Excellent work." Well, thank you, Brady. Appreciate it. Glad to have you here all these years, and appreciate the comment. If you are watching this, whether you've been here for years, first time, whatever, leave a comment. Tell me about it. Would love to know if you all are watching the videos for the first time or recently or just, you know, anything. Please feel free to comment. It's great. I love having it in there. I forgot they added these settlements over there. So that gives chaos a route in this direction. No, I'm not joining any wars right now. Sorry, friend. Yeah, Zavastra gets attacked. No surprise. That's why Air refused to spend any money on it. I almost want to just put an undercity at Zavastra and kind of have it be like a trap almost. Daniel says, "Glad that you're back and more ready than ever. I really wish to see you play Shogun 2, so I'll consider playing it myself." Yep, it is a fun one. If you all haven't played Shogun 2, and let's say you were to pick something up on sale on Steam, for instance, I mean, it's a great game. It has some quirks, like all older Total War games do. Oh, wait. Oh man, I think I accidentally clicked the plague one rather than doing the Undercity. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention because I was reading the comment there, but yeah, in any case, yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it if you pick it up. Volcon says, "You had all that magic and never used it." Well, we obviously didn't need it. But true. Mr. Nick Presley says, "Hey, Ratty Boom Boom, hit him with the thing, armored men run clinking, warpstone, bomb twinkling, their army is so clunky, man-things remain so chunky." I love it. That is some fantastic rhymes there. I am on board. I'm on board. Alright, let's head into an ambush stance, see if we can lure chaos in. I won't have time to fight them on this episode. In fact, I'm going to have to probably go ahead and call it for this episode. And we'll leave ourselves ready to attack the man-things here at Kappelberg. I'm going to surround them. And we will harvest their organs for the next one. And then we'll begin fighting chaos. As far as we didn't get the short victory, even though it sure seems like we would have accomplished this, but... It says, "Upgrade the Flesh Laboratory 3 times with any of the following. Current, 2 of 3. But there's 3 check marks." Maybe you have to do all these things. This is a separate one. This maybe is like some... Yeah, that must be a separate one where we've done 2 of 3. And we've done the other ones. So, yeah, I think we're close to that victory. We probably just have to do more upgrades in the Flesh Laboratory. So what does it say? Mutagen buyback, unclean energy bar, or harvest organs. I'm pretty sure none of those are available at the moment. Yep. So that's what we're waiting on. So mutagen buyback, unclean energy bar, and harvest organs. So we have 7 turns, I think, before we can do that, which gives us some time to fight our enemies here. And Altdorf is now suffering a plague, which not exactly what I had hoped or intended, but you know, it is what it is. Air messed up. A plague is still nice. All right, I will see you all next time. Appreciate. In fact, let's see. There's just a few more comments left. Let me get them all here. Senshi Bat says Killscribe had to borrow more fingers and toes. Throt is good at his work. That's great. Senshi says, Air, you're doing something wrong with these graphic settings. I have a 1050 Ti and I'm getting a comfortable 35 to 42 frame with no drops on the campaign map. All settings on high. No, there's just things that go wrong. So yeah, a 1050 Ti, I don't know how you're escaping some massive frame drops sometime. Like, sure, right now I've got 60 frames per second, but like, you know, select an army or, you know, do certain things, certain stances. There's definitely some bugs built into the campaign map, and then some big frame drops when you get over certain areas. Right now, mine is acting fine, but, you know, it doesn't do it all the time. So, let's see here. Sank says, was hoping for the start of the year with what the horribly mutated fat rat crap is going on. Thanks for letting me down here. Now my year is ruined. Well, I'll have to pick up the game there for you next time. Thanks. Alexander Wilkins says, I'm second, and Jaden says he is first, and you are both correct in that regard. Thanks for leaving comments. Appreciate it. I will see you all next time with some more Clan Moulder action in Total War Warhammer 2. See you then.